Yeah, the refurbished edition of Bubsy 3D.
Refurbished. I get it.
Fun. So now you can use the analog stick. You can use both analog sticks if you want.
Yeah, both are
Really?
and both are active here.
Both are functional. Yeah, pilot license, both for it. Saw that in the chat.
Clause for alarm. So this is just like oh.
There you go. You are now playing. Now it's a modern video game.
Oh yeah.
You thought it was a modern video game before with the widescreen.
Holy.
I can let Audie speak more to this because it's like it's the amount of some work that went into this to make this happen is like pretty insane.
Yeah, so this is no easy feat. This is kind of a continuation of something we did on the Gex trilogy. We released the Gex games earlier this year, and in those we reverse engineered the control routine for those games and added full analog control support. And we really wanted to continue that for Bubsy 3D, and to do so, it is an extremely technical and difficult thing that also requires you to do it per stage basis, because of how the game is laid out. It wasn't just like a one solution fits all. You had to go into each and every stage and figure out the control routines.
That's crazy.
The same can be said also for the widescreen, because while and we often see this when people talk about emulation such as that, like, well, you can just go and hook on widescreen support and emulate or something and then it extends. But what people don't seem to understand sometimes is that that's just a general hack that just kind of it might render a larger area, but the game doesn't take that into consideration. So you have a lot of culling issues, you have a lot of additional pop-ins as well as glitching. So we also go in and reverse engineer the entire camera routine as well as graphics system to make sure that like the game now operates with 16:9 widescreen supported. So yeah, in this version now you have full analog controls, but you can spin the camera around, so you have full control over the camera. That doesn't necessarily make the game easier.
Yeah, in some cases it makes it harder. Like, just like with the jumps I'm watching you do, it is harder not pointing the camera down.
Yeah. So you were saying was this something that you guys built for the collection, or was this did this exist?
No, this is brand new for this collection.
Amazing.
This is something that we just kind of felt like I said, it's something that kind of was a continuation of something I'd done before, and we just felt like Bubsy 3D was the perfect candidate to continue that work, not knowing how difficult that was going to be. So hats off to our programmers, Francesco and Kevin, because they really worked day and night to make sure that this could happen. And again, it was kind of like one of those things that we weren't sure for a long time, will this actually work?
I was even at one point like saying like, even if it doesn't get finished, like it should be in there as sort of like a hey, we tried.
Yeah, look what like, even just as like what could have been type thing.
Yeah.
So,
but it's all in there. It's awesome.
Yeah, it works. It's here, but as you can notice, like now that you control the camera yourself, it doesn't dynamically change anymore when you jump, for example. So now you have to kind of keep track of your own momentum and positioning yourself. It changes the game completely.
Yeah, it does add a layer of difficulty. Just having to be in control of the jumps, because when you jump, even like you have full control. Like you can move back and forth, strafe left to right, and it's not just like the
you're not like locked into
like you're not
sort of like, you know.
Yeah, like you're not on a track where it's like
you can immediately pivot in the air.
Yeah.
sort of like you're aiming where you land in the original version.
Oh, that was convenient. I do feel like, man, I don't know, like speedrunners would have so much fun with this
I
because
can't wait.
the skill gap from this, like the original version of this, I felt was like easier for me to pick up and play for the first time, just because it was kind of like everything was kind of static almost. But here you have so much potential where like the level of skill, like, I feel like you could actually get so good at this. And then I needed that to shoot at him.
Oh, like the interesting thing about this too that we noticed when finally the camera controls were inserted into this. When we spun the camera around and looked at Bubsy, we found out that he has a lot of expressions that typically you would never see because you see him from behind all the time. But they actually went to the lengths of animating him a lot more than we were aware of. So it's just kind of like it makes you wonder kind of why. But now this version allows you also to see it. I think it also had to do with maybe some of the cutscene renders that you see between stages that they needed expressions for those.
Yeah, like
So that might be why they were included.
Yeah, you guys did a great job.
It feels very interesting also. Like he has there's like a momentum with him running around in a 3D space like this that like you don't really like feel the sense of when it's the original version of this. I feel
Yeah.
It feels a lot more like a 3D version of Bubsy 1 or 2.
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel like I'm picking. Even chat was saying like, look at this guy go.
Yeah.
Because you really are just flying. Sometimes it feels like. That was one thing in like the original games that I was kind of struggling with personally, where like the momentum, you kind of just start taking off and it ramps up so quick. And I feel like good players would be able to use that to their advantage, whereas I'm just like, oh my god, we're moving too fast.
The jumps are all scaring me.
They're scaring me too.
like, oh my god, I can't believe you made that.
We have options here. I don't always do well with options.
The music in this game is very interesting.
It is, yeah. Now we also have some footage in the museum of a pre-release build of this that has some differences. Primarily, there's some musical differences, but there's also a background texture that the final game doesn't have. So you can check that out in the museum.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Buy this game to support Atari and us.
And Bubsy.
Oh.
And Bubsy.
This UFO. Oh my goodness, he sniped me. I thought he went back up. Oh, we're good. Unless we're not.
The UFO with the yarn ball is like one of the most consistent things in the Bubsy series. It kind of appears everywhere. And it's also included in our collection. It's one of the main UI elements in our main menu.
Oh, there's the left. Can we make this jump?
Can you? I wonder. Nope.
Okay, I think we could. I was just trying to get fancy.
How far away? It's a little hard to gauge the depth of some of these platforms.
Yeah, but like, where are we supposed
to
go?
You can spin the camera around and have like a better sense of it.
Do they want us to wrap all the way around? Potentially.
I think you got to go to that gray one on the bottom and sort of wrap around there.
Ooh. We're crushing it. We're crushing it.
There he goes.
It's like he's more on guard. Okay, yeah, let's check out what we're quarters.
It's
That's
very
awesome.